What's going on, people? Back again for another Red Talk. The man them are here. What are you saying, Aaron?
I'm good, man. What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, bro. I'm calm. Can't complain. You know them ones. I just saw them Salad Ferguson quotes.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, man, it's on the screen now. Somebody just put them in there. I didn't see them on I didn't see them on social media, but one thing I say, guys, in the most respectful way, yeah.
Good as well, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm blessing. I was like, you
come
man,
on,
go for this and
in
that.
the most respectful way. Salad Ferguson's an old man now, bro. His memory is not the best, so we just have to accept that he doesn't remember how good Darren Fletcher was compared to Scott McTominay. It's not even close. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them ones, bruv. He's getting on in it, so I'm not really holding this against him, bruv. You know them ones. We don't even know how good his eyesight is anymore, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So,
do you know what? I was gonna say the same thing. With we
don't know, innit?
Yeah. I mean,
we don't know
because Alex Ferguson,
honestly, he looks half asleep when he's watching us more times. He's just in the crowd, just like.
On his phone. I think he's because of the Scottish thing. He's really just doing his best to try and back
He's doing the most. He's
trying
to
back it. And you know what? Because of what Sir Alex did, I respect it. In it, you're
trying. He might even be his grandson, blood. We don't even know, blood.
You're trying in it. I respect it. And yo, Rants, check you out with the fresh trim, fam. Okay, I see you
today.
I see you.
Yeah, today, bro. It had to be done. Still, it had to be done.
Okay,
the DMs are gonna be popping.
I'm cool, blood. You get me? Listen, bro, my DM's still overflowing for my birthday. I didn't even check them, blood. It's long. You get me? But we got. But nah, bro. Honestly, Salad Ferguson's overdoing it, innit? The same way David Moyes was supposed to be the next Salad Ferguson, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's shown many times, that his judgment ain't always the best, innit? And this is one of them, unfortunately. Of course he can.
He's doing his best to back. You get me? A Scottish son, innit? He's trying to hype him up the best, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Like, legit, Scott McTominay is awful, mate.
He's trying to hype him up, innit?
He's awful. Like, honestly, if you take Pogba and Bruno out of man's squad, we're literally looking at Southampton, bro.
Oh, is that what that comment was saying that you put up before we started the show when someone said we'd be like Southampton? Is that what it was saying?
Yeah, literally, bro. Like, honestly.
Yeah, our midfield is, without those two, you take those two out of our midfield, it's very, very average.
It's a meaty, bro. It's a meaty. Scott McTominay is dead, bro.
It's very average.
Honestly, when I think back to United's worst midfielders, they're probably all still better than him. Honestly, bruv. Like, man had guys like Quinton Fortune that were technically way better than Scott McTominay on the ball, bruv. Quinton Fortune, bruv.
Very good player.
And he was a squad player, bro.
Yeah.
You could play in midfield, and we played him at left back sometimes because he was left-footed. And he's technically way better than Scott McTominay, bro. Like, honestly, the technical level of the modern day Premier League player, bro, is nothing compared to what he used to be, bro. Like, they're a million times better athletes now. If you notice as well, like, the players used to be bigger back in the day. Even when you look at the likes of your Cantonas and your Bergkamps, bruv, these are 6-foot absolute shithouses. Now, most of these attacking midfielders and midfield, bruv, they're skinny as hell, bro.
And they're small and slight.
They're small and slight, and they can just run, bro. They're built to last, innit? But the quality is not there, bro. Like, I was watching the Dennis Bergkamp documentary yesterday, and I saw the Galatasaray UEFA Cup final and what Hadji done to Arsenal, bro, at 37.
I said Hadji, you taking it back.
You're taking it back,
about Hadji,
bro.
Hadji,
bro, 37 years old in Copa Monday hours, blood, and when man roll up in the Copas, it's long. No, like that, man. Roll up in the Copas, blood. Like, man, roll up in their slippers and move to Arsenal, bro. You see ballers like that? Them man might have not been able to cover every blade of grass like McTominay, but once they get the ball, you can't get it from them, innit?
Yeah, they technically, we know this though, that football in terms of technical play, in terms of the technical ability of the players is nowhere near the same. I always refer to
McTominay is dead, bro. He's so bad.
I always refer to Serie A. If you go when Serie A in its prime and in its heyday, every top 10 side, all the top 10 sides had a bad boy striker. Like, we talk about Gabriel Batistuta.
But even when you look at now, bro,
what I'm saying,
about first leg against AC Milan, they played us off the park, bro, with no name brand ballers. What man's telling me? Like, bro, that's the level of Serie A now, bro. The players are still technically of a higher standard, bro.
And even that league is crazy, is nowhere near what it was in that. That's the mad part about
nowhere
it.
Near.
Yeah. Nowhere near what it was.
It's the modern generation, innit? And it's like when we always talk about we're now talking about technicality and stuff. we're made to believe now that a good winger just has to have pace. We're made to believe that if you play in a 4-3-3, your two wings have to have mad pace. When back in the day, they didn't necessarily have to have pace. If you have someone that's technically good on the right or on the left, bro, you're good. Zidane played left wing for Real Madrid. Do you see what I mean? He
you know
played
what
left
it
wing.
is? Because it's all that whole hard yards crap. What people don't understand is Zidane was playing in the 4-4-2 era as a central midfielder, not as a 10. He wasn't a 10.
Zidane played as a left midfielder for Real
Madrid. He played as a left midfielder. And I never seen him track a winger or a central midfielder in his life. If he was in today's era, he would get called lazy. And he would get caught. As good as he is, I say this about Cantona all the time. I never seen Cantona, one of the best strikers I've ever seen at Manchester United. How many times did he run in the channels and close down centre backs and all this type of stuff? But man won those big games. You know what I'm saying? And that won those massive games. But again, people forget that. People act like you need to be, yes, football's a team sport and you need hard workers in there, but you also need to be able to play when you have the ball too. Forget all this hard yards nonsense. How good are you as a footballer? The sport is football. I'm saying that this isn't track and field. This isn't wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how big you are. How good are you?
That's true, man.
How good are you in that? You can be a DM and be cold. Ridiculous.
That's true. That's why some of the ballers, the technically good ballers that we see today, it wouldn't surprise me if we, see Paul Pogba. He's what, 20, 28 now? It wouldn't surprise me if we still see him play at a higher level, 32, 33. It wouldn't surprise me because technically he can do that. He can do that. I can see him still play, well, I'm not going to say Man United, but let's just say he goes to Real Madrid. It wouldn't surprise me if he stays there till he's like 35, 36. Because he can do that.
If you're looking at Modric, he's still there doing that. Real Madrid
Modric's still there.
Still there doing this.
Cruz is still there.
Cruz is 31, 32. You know what I'm saying?
Do you see what I mean? So it wouldn't surprise me, man. At the end of the day, you can lose pace, but you'll never lose your technique.
Yeah, you don't lose technique or intelligence either.
Or intelligence.
You don't lose that, bro. That's what adds years onto your game, bro. When I look at Scott McTominay, bro, like he's useless, bruv. Let's be honest, bruv. I don't know what Sir Alex Ferguson's talking about, bruv. Obviously, he's probably a friend of the family's. He said he signed him when he was 6 or 7 and that.
Yeah, it's all
sentiment, bro. It's all sentiment, bro. McTominay's rubbish, man. Stop this, innit? You know what I mean? And that's why when people see, now man's talking about Tierney and Robertson, bro. Come on, bruv. This is just some Scottish newspaper and he's just blowing smoke up all these man's asses, bro. Less of those quotes, man. They're useless.
Scotland are playing the Euros, innit? So he's trying to gas them up.
Yeah, but you know what?
Aware of.
I understand.
I don't even care, blood.
I understand it.
And on top of that, they're playing England. They're in the same group, so of course he's gonna gas them up.
Yeah, I forgot they're in the same group.
So it makes sense, man. It makes sense why I feel like he's doing this.
He's backing his guys, isn't it? McTominay's gonna come into training with his chest high and that. You know what I'm saying? that he's coming into training with his chest high and that. Of course, Sir Alex backing me. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's backing his boys.
He's backing it, and Darren Fletcher's there as well, probably gassing him up and that. You know
look at this, man. Look at this. And look at the midfielders they've got, and I think they're really good, tall midfielders, tall blood. Sir Alex Ferguson, like I love you, man. Like, stop talking, please. Man's talking about height, for midfielders and that in 2021 we're in.
The game's moved on.
Bruv, listen, bruv, it's moved on for us. It hasn't moved on for him, innit? That's why he thinks McTominay is good. We'll just leave it there, innit? It is what it is, bro. Every dog had his day, bro. Like he's an old man now. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, and it gets like that. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately.
I think it's legit. Just like if Scott McTominay's English, he's not saying this.
Yeah, but man said he's good, tall midfield. What the fuck's height got to do with anything?
Because
it's just
Ilkay Gundogan's probably the best midfielder in the league at the moment, brother, and he's flipping 5'7", 5'8".
He's something like that. You know what it is? When we spoke on Scott McTominay, the thing is, we spoke about Scott McTominay's lack of ability and now what's he gonna? He's got a great. He covers the hard yards great. He's got to say something. he's got to say something. Innit? What's he gonna say? He can't be like, yo, his passing range is ridiculous or his goal scoring is ridiculous.
I think he knows it as well. Fergie knows it, man.
I think look, he said Scotland. Good character and great trainer. Oh my god, Fergie,
he is a good character and great trainer, man.
He's on this passion thing, bro.
Man.
But that's passion. That's what Flawless is saying. The fact that he ain't talking about his passing ability or nothing.
He's talking about his passing ability.
So he's trying to find other things to gas him up with.
Yeah, he's not talking about his ability to beat the press. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about good character, great training, fantastic lad. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know why this is killing me? Because obviously the players were of a higher technical level.
Yeah.
Back in the day, so Alex Ferguson, even if he was picking the passion merchants, they still had tech.
Yeah.
But now the passion merchants don't have tech, bruv, and you have
Like,
McTominay's. Man said he's a good trainer and a good character.
You know what? Here's
Get
the thing,
outta
though.
here, bruv. Is he a good footballer, though?
The only thing, like I said, the only reason he's saying that is because, to me, is because he's Scottish. If Dan James was Scottish, he'd be talking the same thing.
Nah, bro. He
probably
probably rates Dan James, though, blood.
Yeah, but he's not going to come out and say that because he's Welsh. He's not going to gas him. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to gas him up.
This is stinky, bruv. You know what? This is horrid, bruv.
See, man,
I can't even do this, bro. This is hurting me. This is like Ferguson, you know.
He's been doing it since he was a kid.
Yeah, this is guy, man.
This is like Ferguson. I can't take this anymore.
This is guy, innit? I get it.
We're changing the subject, blood, because you know them ones there. I can't say what I want to say, bruv. You know them ones there. Like,
Fergie, we love you still. We love you.
Yeah, I still love you, Fergie.
This is hurting me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree, but I understand.
Bro, people you love hurt you all the time, blood. You know them ones. This is nonsense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to keep saying how full of shit all them things are, so we're gonna move on.
Yeah, man.
You know, like that. A man said McTominay's not better than Scott Cleverley. Never in a million years. Scott Cleverley was 10 times fucking better than Scott McTominay. On the ball, off the ball, everything.
Okay, bro. So we're gonna get that battle in midfield when Watford
Cleverley had a way more tech than McTominay, bro. McTominay just runs, bro.
Yeah, that's we're gonna see that, man. We're gonna get McTominay versus Cleverley in the Champions League, in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be interesting because we'll play Watford.
You know, like that fantastic lad and that. You know, them ones makes he makes a fucking great cuppa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it is. Nice guy, makes a great cuppa. Says hello to everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Fergie had to reach for things and try and find things to gas him up within it. That's why he came up with that. Because if he was really that good, Fergie would have said, "Listen, his passing range is good." Like, come on, because Fergie is an honest man. If that's the truth that he's gonna say it. His passing range is good. His eye for a pass is intelligent. He would have said that.
He can beat the press.
The fact that he knows that it's not the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this is saying it's true. Ji-Sung Park, and Darren Fletcher,
that man had tech,
But they had tech. They had tech, but they were just runners, bro. But the difference is their technical base was a lot higher.
Yeah, it was.
Because it had to be. You know the ones.
What also as well, in their defense as well, what helped them is Fergie know how to use them. McTominay. Fletcher and Park weren't first teamers all the time. Why McTominay gets exposed so much is because he's playing first team football and he shouldn't be. He should be used sparingly. If he's used sparingly, this is not a conversation. But the fact he's used week in, week out, the McFred thing that's the first time I've seen two players' names merged in a bad way.
Yeah.
That's how often they play together, McFred.
You know and you put them together, and they still don't make a great player.
Yeah, that's the issue. And then you add in Ollie Tax on top of that. It's just a bad combination. It's a bad combination.
Nah, you know. So Ferguson, I love you, but we have to move on now, bro. You've killed me.
I understand.
It's true, but some of these players on TV look actually small, and then you see them.
Yeah, but that's because the average footballer now, like you've either got them big for nothing ballers or you've got them small ones, and because they're all so skinny these days as well, they've got no width about them. So because they're skinny, and they just look tiny, bro.
They do look tiny. I'm surprised he's
because them man are at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Apparently, that's my height, and he don't look my height in real life.
He's around my. I'm around that height.
Even Sancho's like 5'10" or something.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, I've seen it.
I don't know about that. I don't know if Jaden's my height, but the thing is, Jaden's probably like 10 kilos lighter than me. You know them ones there, like, and that's the difference.
But yeah, because what we at, like you said on TV, we're seeing them next to 6'1", 6'2",
we're seeing them next to 6'1", 6'2"
guys. Sancho's 5'10", bro.
Mad thing.
See, we're the same height, bro, and I'm about 10 kg heavier than him.
That's
crazy. You know, like that, and that's what it is, bruv. So all these men are like in the early 70s for weight, most of them now. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Cantona and these men are like 85 kilo ballers, bro.
Yeah.
Like heavy big guys, like heavy players moving around the pitch. And now everyone's slight and they run a lot, but their technical level it's in the gutter, innit, bruv. The fact that you can see Dan James and them man playing for Manchester United, let alone in the Prem, for Man United.
Like I said,
everything.
If Dan James was Scottish, Fergie would have mentioned him in this. You know what I'm saying? And that he 100% would have mentioned him. 100%. Diamond Geezer, man. Yes. Them ones there. Great guy. Diamond Geezer. Proper lad. Great lad. Proper lad. Great character.
I mean, man, holds the door open and that. You know, get
all them things. Polite, always says please and thank you. All that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Great stuff.
That's nasty. Let's leave that. You know what I mean? Barcelona have confirmed that they'll remain in the Super League despite 9 of the 12 withdrawing from breakaway competition. Honestly, yeah.
What are them trying to do?
The Spanish clubs are desperate, bro, because they're broke, man.
They're broke.
They're broke, man. They need the British clubs, bro. Arsene Wenger said it in 2009, yeah. He said it in 2009, yeah, that everyone's jealous of the prestige of the Premier League and they're trying to break it apart. They just want some of the spoils, mate. If the Premier League was smart, they would fuck off all those leeches, yeah, and do their own thing. You know what I mean? There was talk of a British Super League. I think that's nonsense, but they should definitely add the British teams into like one of the cups or something. I wouldn't mind seeing Celtic and Rangers in the FA Cup.
Yeah, why not? I've said this, the European Super League, the idea of it, I liked. You get me? It needed to be worked on. It was just that the execution and the timing of it was terrible. That was the worst part, in the manner in which they tried to do it in. That's what caused this to fall down and why there was uproar. But yeah, you could definitely do. Did they not used to have something like that?
Yeah, they used to be in the FA Cup. They did.
Yeah, and I swear it was. Yeah, because I was thinking as well. There was some form of. There was international as well, where England, the home nations, used to play each other as well. Maybe they could do something like that. They do it
in rugby. Do you know what I mean? They do it in rugby.
Yeah. The Six Nations.
You know what I mean? With the Six Nations, and then they have the and then within the Six Nations, you have like a domestic kind of trophy that you win in it. Like if you beat all the domestic nations and stuff like that. So I think that they could definitely incorporate Scotland because Celtic and Rangers generate money, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know who the third team is in Scotland because it changes all the time. I remember when Hearts had money, they were doing well. And then, do you know what I mean? I think Dundee had money for a bit. Like, it just depends on whoever invests in Scotland, bruv. Like, literally, you can just get an investor and the teams just go boom because the overall quality of the league's not very great.
And here's the thing with Barcelona staying in there. What, they're just going to do a four-team league in that? Is it just
it's not happening?
It's not going to happen.
What's the idea?
It's not going to happen. Perez was out here talking shit last night, just bare quotes for nothing, just waffling, man. Basically,
he was, isn't it?
Trying to convince people he's still going to make this happen. And I'm just like, stop it, man. You're just forcing it at this point.
Yeah, literally just forcing it. Proper trying to die on his sword with his sword and that. Yo, it's a rap. You know what I'm saying?
Calling out Klopp, talking about because Klopp complained about playing at that training ground in Valdebebas, and he was like, "Oh, why is Klopp complaining about Valdebebas? Because the same score that finished at Valdebebas was the same score in Kiev, alluding to the Champions League final." So I was like, "Wow, you doing man like that? Yeah, 3-1." And then he's talking about Gary Neville, and then he said, "Who? Gary Neville, the man who failed at Valencia." And I was like, "Yo, this man's on smoke." Yeah,
smoke in it. But that's why you're president of a club that's like 900 million in debt. So you ain't really got room to talk in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Perez is just forcing it at this point.
Yeah, he is. It's like, yo, just
you're right, Rants. When I watched your show with, I can't remember who it was with, but you talked about Real Madrid needing and Barcelona needing to be in that Super League because the revenue they get in Spain is a lot in their country and not enough for the other teams, but the revenue they get in Europe is not enough because apart from Barca, Real Madrid, nobody watches that league. And Perez came out saying, "Oh, Real Madrid, Barcelona." You shut up, man. Even the Clásicos have been dead for 5 years now. They've been dead. And since Ronaldo left, they've been even worse. Let's be real.
Yeah, because the prestige is gone in that.
The prestige is gone.
I have Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema.
Literally, the last Clásico I watched from start to finish, Jose Mourinho was managing Real Madrid.
That's how
he got slapped 5-0.
Yeah, on God, that's the last one I watched.
Because the quality was there, and you had Suarez, Neymar, Messi. Yeah,
that was the last that
Xavi, Modric. Because even the one we did on the watch along on your channel, Aaron, we were just cracking jokes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Jokes, man.
The best thing was Casemiro getting sent off. You know what I'm saying?
Literally,
that was literally it. It was Casemiro
getting sent off. I watched was the one where Messi scored in the last second and he took off his shirt and held it in front of the Real Madrid fans. That was the last Clásico that I watched and enjoyed.
That was a few years back as well.
That was probably 2015 or 16. Wow. It must have been the year they won the treble.
So you're talking like 5-6 years ago?
5-6. That's what I'm saying. 5 years ago.
Mad.
So it's been dead for years.
You don't even have a TV deal over here anymore.
Don't come out and say, "Oh, the Clásicos." Nah, because apart from them Qatar countries and Dubai and all them countries over there and North Africa, and because I know a lot of Moroccans and Algerians who support Real Madrid because of Zidane's heritage. They watch the Clásico and they really love Real Madrid. Apart from that, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. So of course they need a Super League because the money's going to help them massively.
There you go. 100%. Man, I live in Holland, and the reason I like the Premier is because it's competitive. I started watching Spain a while ago. It's Barca or Real. Who's going to win? They killed their own league. They did. It's the same with Germany. Bayern are going to win it every year. They're going to win it. It's not even like
Even when they're
gonna
6th or
challenge
7th,
them?
you know they're gonna come back and win this thing, bro.
What's the last league? What's the last year they didn't win it? Bayern Munich.
2011.
When Klopp won it, innit?
Mad.
Yeah, Klopp won it. Klopp won it 2 years in a row.
These 2 years. Hey, respect Klopp for that.
2010 yeah, that's why I got
talking
some
10
respect
years
for
ago.
Klopp because he dethroned Bayern. He won the
Twice.
title when Van Gaal was there.
That's immense, isn't it? Like to win a Bundesliga with not being manager of Bayern Munich, and you did it twice back to back. That's very impressive.
Exactly, back to back.
But the last time someone won it outside of Bayern Munich was 10 years ago.
10 years ago, yeah. And before that, it was.
When was the last time someone outside of Juve won Serie A? But obviously before this year.
It would have been like again another 10 years or something like that. I'm going to check.
It was AC Milan in 2012.
You see what I'm saying? These leagues are done out here, bro.
These leagues moving like when I'm managing one of them in friggin' on Football Manager and that. It's me just dominating and that. It's just hella domination. Just me and that. Bro. Just winning everything.
And to make things worse, because Bayern Munich went through a horrible period where they lost the title to Wolfsburg in 2009 when Wolfsburg had that crazy attack with Grafich and Dzeko. And
I remember that was a crazy attack.
Then they lost the title to Dortmund in 2010, Dortmund in 2011. And then in 2012, that man just went, hey, listen, we need to dominate this thing again. And they've been winning shit ever since.
Mad. The last team to win it outside of Juventus was Inter Milan in AC Milan, sorry. In 2011 season. I'm just looking at it here. Yeah, 2010. And it's just Juve.
That was a team with Balotelli, Robinho, Ambrosini, Montolivo, them, man.
That is mad. And even the year before that, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row before that. It was all Inter Milan. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is mad.
The last time someone else, apart from those three that won it, was, I think it was
1 second, I'll tell you now. Roma 2000, 2001. Yeah. And you know who was playing for Roma them times? Totti.
Yeah, of course.
And that was young Totti as well, with the long hair and,
I said it was
the headband. Yeah, fam. It was young Totti. Young Totti that was scoring
2000, you know.
That was chipping the goalkeeper from like 30 yards and shit.
Yeah, Totti was different. Yeah. 20 years ago, you know. Mad. That is mad. Some people's life, some people watching this haven't seen anybody outside of, you get me, Juve or Inter Milan or AC Milan win Serie A. Yeah, that's crazy. Man said a young Totti with the headband, you know.
Mad thing, bro. Man telling me. That's exactly what it is, man. Big up my man. And you're right. They killed their own leagues, bruv. You know what I mean? The distribution of the TV money's peak. You know, like that. They're buying up all the best talent in their league, yeah? Like, it's literally, from as soon as Bayern got like Lewandowski, all these things, bro. Like, even back in the day, bro, Ballack and Zé Roberto was at Leverkusen. He just took both of them.
That was a cheat code.
Somebody posted this in a tweet and was like, every time a team challenged them, they just went and took their players. Like they tried to take closer, I think, from somebody. I can't remember who was playing that. They took closer.
They took closer and Podolski in that same year, bro.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And that they really moving like me in Football Manager. You know what I'm saying?
They took Podolski and then benched him for like 2 years.
Yeah, mad.
That's what they do, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And they've ruined their own league. Yeah. So they've got no one else to blame, bro.
Facts. That man really took Podolski and benched him.
Bro, apart from Podolski, every single player that shells it in the Bundesliga, they just take him. I'm thinking of Podolski, who was at Cologne, Klose, who was at Bremen, Mario Gomez, who was at Stuttgart.
Lewandowski, they took.
Lewandowski was at Dortmund.
They took only one that in it, and then he flopped in it, and then
completely flopped. Completely. The only one that said no consistently, that literally refused, was Marco Reus, because they tried to take him as well, and he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that."
They really just monopolized that. Took their whole league, took Podolski. You know what I'm saying? Ruined his career, had him out here at Arsenal. Yeah, it's mad. You know what I'm saying?
They literally killed their own league.
Yeah, it's nuts. I didn't realize that there was obviously I knew there was a dominance, but when you actually deepen, it's like, right, it's been the same champions for the past 10 years.
Literally. If you shell it in the Bundesliga after
the Premier, bruv, not lit, yeah. The top 4 races always popping. So there's always some excitement, bro. You know what I mean? But like, man are saying, Leicester bottled it, yeah. But bruv, them man are losing out on top 4 in the last 2 games of the season, bro.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, like that. So it's competitive.
And the relegation battles as well. Let's not forget that. The relegation battles are lit. It's lit. Like we've been on radio discussing the bottom 6 teams and that, like looking at their fixture list and how they're going to get out on that. Newcastle are always a popping topic.
Yeah, but like, certain teams, they're winning the league by Christmas and that.
Yeah.
Now, what is that? Like literally winning it.
What I like about the relegation battle in the Premier League is it always seems to go down to the last match day. There's never like, apart from Sheffield now, there was always one team that's always relegated first. Yeah, see, Upamecano, they're probably going to take
Nagelsmann now. Yeah, I mean, if they take them both.
Shit now, talking about, no, there's not, bro, we know you've contacted him already.
Statman, he was waiting for Nagelsmann to go Bayern Munich now, isn't it, Statman? I see you. You know what I'm saying?
True, and they do it on a Bandulu thing, and they're getting man for free, so they're not even paying these clubs either.
Yeah, they even reinvest.
Like they got Louis for free, didn't they?
Yeah, they either get man on a free or pay ridiculously low transfer fee. How the hell did they get Sane for less than 70 mil? How? I don't know how they did that.
I think Sane, I think he wanted out. Sane, I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? And JP Statman and what's JP Statman? Yo, let me know what's the JP Statman? I missed it. What did he do?
Nah, from yesterday, innit? Yesterday when he was defending the Super League, like,
Statman, you're my guy, man.
See Statman Glazer.
Statman, no, you didn't.
JP Statman.
Statman, no, you didn't, man.
Nah, but you know what they do? Yeah, they'll tell these players, "Oh yeah, don't sign a new deal." You know, don't just tap him, man. Up. They've been doing it. Wow. Man, run out their contract and then go play for them. And you know what? Yeah, it's mad, bro. Like I don't know how they keep getting away with it, blood.
It's crazy, isn't it? I understand why they're not in debt because they never pay.
They don't pay for no one, bro.
Freebie ting in it. That man just be walking through. That man be treating the Bundesliga like it's Primark, fam. I'm telling you, just hella deals. Just hella deals. Primark.
They want to be living on Tesco bill deals for like 20 years, bro.
Time, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Everyone else in them leagues are starving, bro.
Starving.
Yeah,
starving. Them man they're on sale to buy, you know. Everyone else is on a sale to buy. In the Premier League, you can get promoted to the Prem and spend 150 mil if you want.
Yeah, we've seen Fulham do that. We've legit seen
Fulham straight back down after that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Norwich will do a madness when we'll try to do a madness when they come up as well. And they got Goretzka.
Goretzka on the free is flipping now.
They really do just treat it like, you get me, just 5-finger discount. You know what I'm saying? Looking into the Bundesliga on a mad
That's it, bro. Goretzka, Neuer, Mats Hummels as well. I think they got him for free as well.
You know what's mad is because these men have been playing at Bayern Munich and were successful for so long, you forget that they was at teams before that. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
like, I forgot it was there.
Them man are the most immoral team in Germany, just teething out everyone's thing. They're exploiting the thing, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And that.
You know that's why so obviously that's why a lot of these other men want this Super League, bro, because them men are dying, bro.
Yeah,
they're dying.
Of course,
they're dying. That's all it is, bro. So they need the Super League more than the British teams need the Super League. The British teams don't need the Super League. Do you know what I mean? So do you think Uber Eats League One can become more lucrative than La Liga, Serie A?
Nah, I don't think it can. Purely because PSG is dominating that league as well, just like Bayern. You know what I mean? If PSG, apart from PSG games, what games do people watch? What games do? Okay, yeah, you might support your local team in France. Okay, that's cool, but nobody cares. Apart from PSG, if PSG plays Marseille, that's probably. Even that game is dead because it was a bigger. The game had a bigger meaning back in the day with the Drogbas and all them, man, rather than now. Because back in the day, bro, Marseille against PSG. Oh my lord! If you're a kid, don't go to that game because there's guaranteed for shit to pop off over there. You know what I mean? But now the game's just lost its meaning because, again, Marseille got dead players. Their board is moving mad as well. The structure of the club is horrendous. Yeah, and PSG's just dominating everything, bro. Like,
but even though they're dominating, bro, like it's close.
The other day, they're just pissing around in that league.
That Di Maria assist, Rabona assist.
That's just ridiculous, man.
Oh, Jesus.
That's ridiculous. And he does that on a weekly basis, bro. Like, what competitiveness do you have when you can do that every week?
Yeah. When you're playing Rants, you know what I'm saying? And
when you're playing...
And to be fair, Marseille are top now, brother, aren't they? Or no, Leo are top right now.
Did Leo win again?
Lyon, and that's what I mean, bro. So you know what? Yeah, the French League, I think the French League has a lot of potential, to be up there in terms of competition. The only difference is, the top players tend to leave the French League, before they hit their prime minute. So the league's almost a feeder league. And that's the only thing, but they definitely produce the best players, bro.
And I think another thing as well, what helped La Liga so much in its time is the fact that it was on Sky. and it was on Sky at a decent time, so it made it much more accessible for people. You don't have to go and get a stream. Like I remember watching the Ligue on Sky, and that just wasn't Real Madrid Barcelona. Just when Barcelona was on, who doesn't want to watch a prime Messi? Who doesn't want to watch a prime Ronaldo, Xavi, Iniesta, Modric, Cruz? Who's not going to want to see a Puyol, a Ramos, a Pepe? Knowing it can kick off at any moment when it's at El Clasico. Never mind everything else. And they had the Copa del Rey game as well. So it's in your face because we're watching Sky Sports to watch the Premier League anyway. And then boom, after it, it'd be La Liga. And it was a major thing. Once you lose that, like TV deals is a lot.
It's
like,
a lot,
that's a major part. Like put it this way, if League on, I think if any league started coming on a regular basis on Sky, for instance, or BT, it would go up. How high, I don't know, but it definitely would go up because it's just there.
Wow. Monaco a third, yeah? Okay, Kovac doing a good job.
Ooh, title race and that. Let's go,
See what I'm
Poch.
saying?
That's real.
So that's decent. And remember, like he's right, bruv. Leon dominated before.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it fits in spurts, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because at one point PSG had what? Dino, Okocha, Arteta, Pochettino, and that. You know them ones there.
That was crazy still.
That team was mad, bro. That's what I'm saying. The team was nuts, bro. So that's why man have to realize, with football, like as much as man are saying, PSG are dominating. Not only are they not top now, but it's close, blood.
Yeah. Fact.
It's close. It's closer than any of the other leagues, bro. Like United are what, like 14 points behind City.
Yeah.
Like
even Serie A is decent, and there's a reason Tuchel got sacked. People, he didn't get sacked for no reason. There's a reason he was sacked. They just didn't decide just to get rid of him for no reason. Even Serie A, I know it's pretty tight as well currently. But I don't watch these leagues week in, week out to know what standard they are. But obviously, just looking at the tables tell you it's a close title race. That's exciting. Therefore, if your team's involved in that, that's exciting. One mistake or one piece of brilliance can cost you your league.
Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? True. So I think that the French league needs a bit more respect put on it.
Yeah, no, because there's ballers that come from there, man. I mean, there's absolute ballers.
I just think people just need to stop being ignorant to it and just dismissing it because it's outside of England. If you're not watching it week in, week out, I don't want to hear your opinion on it and that.
That's why I get a bit frustrated or annoyed when we get linked to a player that comes from abroad and you don't watch the team, you don't watch the league, but you're saying, what are you doing in the Prem though? But you don't watch him.
This is the thing. Every time we get linked with someone, I know your European knowledge is much better than mine, Aaron. That's why I ask you, what's this player like? You know me? I'll ask Rants. Or who does he remind you of? What type of, if it's a midfielder, what type of midfielder is he? Because I'm willing to be open to it. Just because he's been successful elsewhere doesn't necessarily mean he can't be successful here. There's no right or wrong answer. I'm saying, but people just dismiss, if you can do it in the Premier League, you can do it anywhere. No, that's not the case.
That's not the case.
That's not the case. Not at all is the case. It's different, so many variables involved in that. And like I said, I don't watch La Liga and go on.
Yeah, no, it's like the argument that we had with people on Twitter when, last season in the transfer window when the whole shit was going down at Barcelona with Messi and his contract situation, and he was rumoured to come to the Prem, and people actually said with their chest, which I still can't believe, that he wouldn't shell it in the Prem. When you've been doing it consistently in the Champions League against English teams in front of your eyes.
Ridiculous.
And you're still saying he wouldn't do it. Oh, no, you would get chopped up in the Prem. Are you dumb?
Man is saying that he can duppy Arsenal, Man United and them, man, but you can't get past guys like Ben White and that.
You can't get past Brighton and Fulham and them, man. That's what people think he's legit struggling against. I swear down on that. That's what people think. I swear to God. Get me? This guy has been dominating and been on point. You get what I'm saying? Against Arsenal's and your Chelsea's and your Manchester United.
I don't know if people understand. This guy went past bare man against Arsenal at the new camp, and then keeper comes out, he chops it above the goalkeeper, and just guys, bro, do you understand?
What it is, fam? He's never done it on a cold Tuesday night at Turf Moor, innit? That's what it is. That's the hype.
Ben Mee's gonna stop him in that.
Yeah. That's what it is. Tarkowski and them, man.
Open their fucking eyes, bro. This guy would come here and absolutely piss on the league.
He's never done it on a cold. He's never done a cold night in the Midlands against Wolves.
And the thing is, they say that Messi's never played here, but these men here have never played against anything like Messi.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know them ones that say they wouldn't even know what to do with him, bruv.
Yeah, it's like, what is this new? They struggle against players attacking. Look at Manchester City because that's where it's looking
struggle against people like
against them. Foden and your Gundigans. You get what I'm saying? The Aguero quality ballers, Mahrez.
Come on, man.
Sterling shelling it, and I rate Sterling highly, but Messi's gonna have an issue. But Sterling scored like 100 goals since he's been at City or something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, big up for that comment, man.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, big up. Appreciate that.
But the ignorance around is crazy, man. Guys, there's loads of talk. I don't know. Some people are saying that the Oli quote about the Glazers is fake. Some people are saying it's real. Someone saying basically he was defending Joe Glazer, saying he loves the football club when some United fans ran up on the training complex this morning or something like that.
Hey, salute to those fans who ran up on the training complex and that. And if you can get down 3 p.m. on Saturday, big up.
They got there too early though. The man got there before the players got there. Apparently, they got there early in the morning.
Because they had the sign saying, "What did he say? If we say you don't, what was the sign?
Say you play when we say you play, or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm with the fight in it. Yeah, I'm saying that. Hashtag Glazers out all day, every day, every single time. Fucking minute, you know what I'm saying? And I can't stand him. I don't know about the Ollie quotes. What did he exactly say? Supposedly
I don't know about the Ollie
man quotes. Said, "Oh, Manchester Evening News credible." Most of the time, no, they're not.
But
they do get the leaked team news right most of the time. You know what I mean? But I don't know how credible they are, man. A few of the journalists are bellends, to be honest.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I've had interactions with them. Do you know what I mean? And some of them, they're dickheads, mate. Do you know what I mean? Not all of them, but the ones I've had interactions with. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, most of them are full of shit though. But they're credible enough for me to believe that he said that.
I've said only the people that went there know what was said in it. So even if we don't know what was said or what wasn't said, we're gonna hear it tomorrow in his press conference.
Yeah,
he's gonna be asked questions. I think he's the only manager in the league from the top 6 who hasn't been asked questions yet about this European Super League thing and Woodward and the owners. Like, he's gonna be asked bare questions tomorrow. So
this is a good question, you know. How come we haven't seen any videos of the protests? Have you lot seen videos, or have you just seen the photo?
I've seen the photos, and while they were talking about it on Sky, there was a little footage video of people walking up to the car park of Carrington and stuff like that. But it was like a 10-second snap, so that was it.
Because the only thing I'd say about that, like normally when people go places, they'll snap it or they'll video it and stuff like that. And these men are saying that they ain't seen no videos, bro. It's just like when Ed Woodward's house got ran up on, like the only video man saw was the video that was on Sky Sports. You know the ones that bare people were saying that United's PR man staged it and they knew Ed Woodward went at home, man. I don't know, innit? But
that man staged it, you know, that's mad.
Yeah,
I don't really know.
Like Neil Ashton staged everything.
Honestly, and when they're saying they breached the security, how easy is it to breach security at United's training ground? I don't think it's that easy, blood. And them man are not that smart either, blood. You know them ones. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a spelling mistake on the poster, blood. You know them ones.
This guy.
No, legit. Them man are dumb, bro. So I wouldn't even be surprised if it was staged, bro.
That's some wrestling shit, that. If it is staged, that's WWE, man.
Because there's 2 security checkpoints in it at Carrington. Apparently, there's the first one. Then you walk up before about 300-400 meters. Then there's another security checkpoint, and they just went through both of them. And I don't know how that happened. You know, they're saying it was 9 a.m, but fam, like someone has to be there, right? Like if there's no one there, then
I get that. But what's the point in turning up when man are not there, bro? Isn't the whole point supposed to be to cause a maximum disruption? So why would you go when no one's there?
Apparently, they demanded to speak to Ollie. He ended up coming out. They spoke to Ollie. They spoke to Carrick. They spoke to Fletcher, and Matic apparently was there as well.
Yeah, they said, was it Matic or was it Vidic?
Matic.
Oh, it was Matic.
Was there as well.
Spoke to Matic. Okay.
About what?
They asked.
Where's the dialogue? Where's all the? Because, bruv, normally do you have all these little quotes and little scripts and that? Where's all the dialogue?
I'm here searching on Twitter, apparently, they asked Ollie why his stance on the Glazers has changed from when he was a player to now when he is a manager.
Yeah, and how did he respond? Where's the quotes?
And that's when apparently he responded with, allegedly, he loves Joe Glazer loves the club. And then
there you go. So if he said that, then cool, he said it.
And apparently they corrected Ollie by saying, no, he doesn't love the club, but he loves the dividends.
Man. So that means he said it then.
So those are the alleged quotes. We don't know.
See, so if man's saying videos online, is bruv, why weren't they filming it when they were speaking to Ollie, bro?
It was a snap, 10 seconds long.
So, bruv, I want to hear the conversation then, bro. If there's no videos of the conversation, why, bruv, a man trying to tell me, bro, I've seen videos of man getting slapped on the bus, and you're trying to tell me someone speaking to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and no one filmed it.
Yeah, someone's just should have got her filmed.
No, honestly, bro. Like, obviously, I hate that we live in a world, yeah, where I have to be cynical like this. But, bro, legit, yeah. If you, how many times have you seen it? Like, I've seen it before. Like when Arsene Wenger's leaving games and he stops and talks to fans and stuff like that. Someone pulls out a phone.
Yeah, and records it. Yeah,
and records it. Even if you can't hear the dialogue, you can hear little brief things or something. Yeah, bro. How come nobody was filming it? Man gets stopped by the police, yeah? Man turn their cameras on when police are stopping them and this, that, and the other, bro. Are you trying to tell me that nobody could have filmed that conversation?
Yeah, your point. You're making sense, from.
Or just go live.
Yeah, you're making sense still.
That's what we do nowadays. Instagram live, boom.
Bruv, you're telling me you managed, yeah, to breach Manchester United's training ground, which is hard enough for me to believe. But then you got in there and you didn't leave with any evidence other than just your word, bro. Like, not even a voice recording. Even if you can't hold a camera, bruv, turn on your voice record on your thing. Yeah, they're not going to know you're recording it. How come there's nothing, bro?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
You're on there. If you go there, you're there on the behalf of the Manchester United fan base. You're not there on the behalf of yourself. So if you're on there on the behalf of your fans, how come you didn't come back with no evidence, bro? Don't make no sense to me. And now people are saying Ollie didn't say that because guess what? It's our word against his word, bro.
Yeah,
so you went there for no reason, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, all I've seen is the only video I've seen there, and when I'm searching is footage of of them walking up.
That's it.
And that's it. Yeah,
it's like we saw footage of people going to Ed Woodward's house. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But we still don't know if it was staged or not.
That's mad.
Yeah, so I would have liked to hear what you had to say for real.
Yeah, because it's saying so.
Even if you don't want to record and you don't want man to see it, bro, you can.
Man said, "Is it legal to post videos filmed on private property?" Well, brother, it wasn't legal them trespassing in the first place. So what's stopping you from getting out your phone now?
Yeah, you could easily have done that if you were. Yeah, I'm serious.
And if it's illegal to post videos filmed on private properties, then why is that snap out there?
Exactly. It doesn't make no sense, guys. You know them, like, honestly, as much as I want to believe it, out of all the men that were there, nobody got a voice recording, nobody got a video, and now we're playing devil's advocate and we're doing, did Ollie say it? Did he not say it? Bro, there should be evidence. What did you go there for if you didn't go there for evidence? That's some idiot thing, bro. That don't even make no sense to me, bro. This whole thing don't make no sense, blood. Don't make no sense to me. Someone saying Ollie said it, someone saying no, he didn't. Well, bruv, if you filmed it or if you recorded it, we would know for sure. We don't know for sure. So we don't even know that this whole thing wasn't staged.
Yes, man.
We don't know, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And when I say staged, yeah, even if the club never set it up themselves, how do we know that the club saw them and said, you know what, fuck it, let them in? You know what I mean? We'll use this as an opportunity. You know, no, man, because man could do that as well. Maybe the club played you, man, blood. They said, come on, let them in, and we'll tell him this.
Because I'm still trying to figure out how they breached 2 checkpoints of security. 2.
Bro, listen. 2. My brother's been to the Tottenham training ground, yeah? And, bruv, you see the distance between going through these different checkpoints and getting to the building and all that. Man can't just be, bruv, you can't climb over nothing. Man, I got walkie-talkies. Man, I got checkpoints, all these different, you can't just roll through, blood. The club definitely saw them and let them in because they said, you know what, can't we feed them some farkery? You know, like that. If they weren't invited personally, bro. I don't believe it, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
That's what I'm saying. That don't make no sense. Man got in banners, but no one had a phone.
Well, they clearly did because they took pictures.
They took pictures, but no videos and no voice recordings. All right, cool. Say less.
Yeah, because the thing with Czech, when Czech was at, you seeing pictures of actual Czech out there at the Chelsea team.
Because their man saw Petr Cech and pulled out their phone. You're trying to tell me Ollie came outside, Matic came outside, and no one was taking pictures and recording the conversation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not having it, mate. I'm not having it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not really having it still. Do you know what I mean? And man said Sky happened to be there as well. It's beautiful. Love all of it.
They were there like early morning.
Yeah, it's almost like Sky knew they were coming. I hear that. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, there's rumors that Bruno said that he ain't signing a deal until he knows if Pogba's staying, bruv.
I can believe that.
Bruv, you know what's
makes
funny?
sense.
I said a little while ago, I think I wouldn't be surprised if man just don't sign a deal until he knows what's going on with Pogba, because it makes sense.
Yeah, because he understood. We spoke on this before. Bruno knows if Pogba stays, he increases my chances of winning trophies. And then here's the thing. Yo, people, like, this isn't Ollie in versus Ollie out or anything like that. Yo, like, get to the protest, man. This is Glazers out.
No, I was just reading the comments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, innit? I'm saying forget the whole, or if the protest is well organized and all that. You just get there. You know what I'm saying? It's gained traction, innit? It's gained hella traction.
Yeah,
Saeed put that together and it gained traction. Where are the people who like, oh, Saeed's negative, this, that, and that? Who put it together?
Wait, hold 1 sec, Flawless. Unless security took their phones. No, because they took a picture in front of the whole thing. Yeah, AON training complex. Bro, they stood in front of the thing
with the banner. We seen it.
No, their phones didn't get taken. I'm sorry. No.
Bruv, they probably invited them and let them in, bro. Honestly, it's bullshit. Ollie's shook, blood. You know that much, but you reckon he just came out to speak to Saint? He would have been wetting himself, blood. He's a neek, blood. You can see it. He would have been shook. He wouldn't have gone out there unless he was given assurances that he wasn't going to get touched, blood. You know them ones. Like, they probably invited them. I think the whole thing was staged. I wouldn't be surprised if they called the club, and or they made contact with the club through someone, and agreed to allow them to come. Yes, I don't feel like they just ran up on it, bro. It's not like at Sporting when they're booting off things, bro. Like, them man ain't about that life, bro.
Yeah, because the whole breach and security thing still don't sit right with me.
Yeah, breach and security. There weren't even that many of them, bro. It's not like it was a stampede and they bust through, blood. Nah, bro. Don't make no sense to me, innit? So, man, security didn't take their phone because there's pictures, innit? So, the whole thing is doo-doo, bruv. You know, like that. It's definitely been staged by the club one way or another. One way or another. But, yeah, back to Bruno. You know what's funny, It's funny that someone like Bruno has come in from Sporting Lisbon, not a decorated footballer. Do you know what I mean? Not really a household name before he came to Manchester United. If you weren't familiar with like European football outside of the Premier, you wouldn't even know who the hell he was, because he wasn't a big name before he came to Man United. And man's already got these man bent over. It shows, how far Manchester United have fallen, that someone like him, can have so much influence, on the team already, blood. And he's been here for a year now, hasn't he? Has it been a year?
Yeah, more than a year. Year and a half almost.
Because he came in January, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So
so that's what I mean. So no, I respect his ambition by saying, if Pogba don't stay, what am I staying for? Because he understands how important Pogba is, and he understands that Pogba is the best chance of this club winning anything.
Definitely, he's not stupid. He knows this. You know what I'm saying? He knows this, and I'm sure Pogba would want Bruno to stay. I'm sure they both want better players coming into the side. Also, they want to win. They definitely want to win. So hopefully, this does give the owners and the whole board a kick up the ass that they need. If they're safe, Bruno saying, "Well, I'm not signing if Pogba leaves." So if Pogba bounces and then Bruno bounces, then what? What? Then what are we supposed to do after that? Who we getting to replace? We were talking about just the difficulties of just replacing Pogba. Never mind both of them. If Bruno's I'm not going to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, no matter how much you get for both of them, you can't just go and replace those two. And then that's what's the word I'm looking for? That's an effect on the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? That's a domino effect. Because if Bruno and Pogba leave, why is Martial going to want to stay?
Oh, that's going to be hard. Yeah. You're right about this one.
Get me? Why is Martial going to want to stay? Rashford might start looking at it different. You know what I'm saying? The better players are going to start. Tell us, why am I here? I'm saying De Gea's already on rocky roads with it. Like, we've had
same thing that happened to Arsenal, bro. You know them. Same thing that happened to Arsenal, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like one man left, and then, bruv, the floodgates opened, bro.
And it's that type of thing, domino effect. And that could happen if those two decide to leave. That could a chain of events that we don't like as Manchester United fans. So they need to sort that ASAP. I'm glad Bruno's putting them under pressure. I'm glad if that's true that
they were saying that he stuck it all over Woodward as well, blood. Like,
love that.
But then there was news today coming out saying that Woodward didn't like the idea of the Super League, and that's why he got kicked out. And that, so
he was on the board.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Woodward was on
But
the
there you
board.
go. But he was on the board. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Idea,
that's how I know when you see these stuff in the news, bro. You can't believe half what you see, blood. You know what I mean? And none of what you heard.
The idea. What?
Didn't like the idea, but you was on the board of the European Super League that they announced. Did he not know that they announced this when they put out the statement?
Bro,
he was a board member alongside one of the Glazers.
Don't make no sense.
And there was reports that came out that he announced it to Ollie on the match day when we played Burnley. Yeah. And Ollie was surprised, and he did because he didn't know anything about it. And he just kept the conversation short because he was so he was unimpressed. You know what I mean? So what? He announces it to Ollie, but he didn't want to be involved. Oh, please, man. Please. So the guy resigns because of his fuckeries and you're still trying to protect him.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? A man said he thinks Bruno, I don't think he cares about that, bro. The reason why I say I don't think that Bruno cares about the bigger contract is because he's 25. He's won fuck all in football, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And like my man said, he hasn't played a minute of Champions League knockout football at 25. He's behind in his career, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? He wants to play catch up.
Yeah,
he's legit trying to win stuff.
You can tell.
He's legit trying to win stuff. And because he's trying to win stuff, yeah, I genuinely think he wants to go somewhere where he's competing. He was sold the dream, obviously, when he come to Man United, that we were serious about competing. And I think he can kind of tell that we're not, especially if we're looking to get rid of Pogba.
Yeah. And the European Super League, that's why he would have kicked off about it. Definitely. He knows the situations and the issues we have. Yeah, he knows this. You know what I'm saying? And the European Super League proves that, because that was a money grab. That wasn't a success thing. That's a straight money grab. He's like, you might have taken, so no wonder they reported it was him, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, stuck it on Woodward. Good. Had to be done. Let these man know. And then he resigned. And it's the biggest mistake. Was it a mistake when you was when you was on the board though? He was a board member. You weasel. See what I'm saying about him? Proper weasel, man. You know what I'm saying? How dare you insult our intelligence after doing it, after the audacity? It's crazy. It's the biggest mistake. It's regret. You was on the board, dickhead. You think we don't know this? They announced
exactly what he was doing, bro.
He's doing damage limitation because a lot of the other Premier League clubs have basically said, that they feel betrayed by a lot of the big six. And bruv, like there's a long way for them to build bridges. Do you know what I mean? A lot of them are kind of looking at them sideways. So it's gonna be weird, bro. And and like man said, bro, like there's news of Real Madrid and Pogba again and this, that, and the other. It does. I was almost convinced that Pogba was trying to sign this new deal, or if he hadn't already, because of all the publicity he's doing in PR. But bruv, honestly, he might be leaving, bruv.
I think he will, man. I think
he has to, bro. Like, honestly, I'll lose respect for him if he doesn't. Legit, I'll lose respect for him if he doesn't, just because of how much he claims to love football. And it's like, if you love football, you don't stay at Manchester United in the state that they're in. If you can go to any team in the world, bruv, he's not a normal footballer. You know them, man. It's not like if you are Ander Herrera or something, and it's like, oh yeah, like they're not giving me the money. Should I take a pay cut? You're Paul Pogba, bro. You're gonna get the money you want at any club in the world. So why would you not? Why would you stay here, bro? Man United are probably about 10 years away from winning the Champions League as it stands. Yeah. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how close we are to winning the Premier League, let alone the Champions League. Like, why the hell would you stay here, bruv? You're a world champion. You've already won the league in Italy. You can go somewhere else and win the league, and you're going to stay here and have this team on your back and still get abused. They just don't even make sense.
That's where it is, the abuse that he gets. But one thing I've seen is more so, not from everyone, fans are starting to see how important he is.
Yeah, because they're desperate, bruv. They're desperate, like them Spanish clubs were desperate for the Super League.
But speaking of that though, where does he go? Who can afford him?
PSG.
Said Bruno's 26, going on 27. I stand corrected, my guys. Right,
bro, he needs to win stuff.
Where does he go? Who can afford? Because there's only a handful of teams. PSG, we know, can afford him. PSG. Definitely, without question. Does he want to go back to France? Maybe it's a possibility. But then if they're losing Mbappe, for instance, does he want to go there? Who else can afford him? Minus PSG. I didn't realize Real Madrid and Barcelona are in so much debt, but they can work around that type of thing.
Of course,
maybe Real Madrid, Barcelona, they're the free in it. Is there anyone else I'm missing out, really?
I think PSG is PSG or Juventus that that I could see him going to. I just think that he's, bruv, match made for PSG heaven, bro.
PSG makes sense. Him being
PSG going back to Paris, that's where he's from, or Real Madrid, innit? No, I mean, going back to Juventus is a waste of time. You already went back to Man United. You can't spend your career going back to places you've been already, bro. Try something different, innit?
Try something new on that, 1 and 2. We know the issues that Juventus are reportedly having with the whole Ronaldo situation and his wages. And that. So you're going to pile on Pogba's big wages on top of that. Like, nah, I don't see that happening. PSG makes more sense, but it depends on, there's so many variables. Are they going to keep Mbappe? Are they going to keep Neymar? That's the key to them. Like, what's happening there? Because
bro, Gareth Bale's on 600 bags, and you think Pogba's not going to be able to get... He's only on like 260 at Man United, and you think that Pogba can't go somewhere and get 350? Are you mad?
Even in the
when Bale's on 6 bills.
Yeah, somebody will pay him the money. Someone will definitely pay him 1,000%. Like I said, it's just limited because it's COVID. If this wasn't during a pandemic, it would change everything.
Man said Juve is broke, yeah, but Aaron Ramsey's on like 400.
Literally, he's not even playing.
Yo, there's a reason these teams wanted the Super League, innit? They need the bread. They need the bread. That's why, to me, PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona are the three that look the most likely in that.
Bruv, Pogba, Neymar, Mbappe, yeah, would now that's the Super League, blood. Whatever league they're in, blood.
Give them the Champions League now, innit? You know what I'm saying? Managed by my guy Don Poch. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, if Pogba goes PSG, blood, I'll watch all their games.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Like Pogba, Neymar, and Mbappe, bruv. In that side, I'm here for that.
That's you on FIFA, that type of stuff, and that's fantasy.
I'm here for all that.
That's fantasy.
You know, like that, bro. Yeah, so, like, legit. When I look at this now, what's that? They just renewed Modric and Cruz. Modric is 35, man. Behave yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna renew Luka Modric because Luka Modric is the kind of footballer, yeah. If he's fit and he's still available, you keep him, bro.
Of course you're going to play
him. And even if you don't have to start him, you're Real Madrid. They've had better players than Luka Modric on their bench before, you know? Like, he's 35. I don't think Luka Modric, yeah, is going to have anything against a young Paul Pogba coming in and him being used sparingly.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
I don't think he's going to have anything against that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever think for 1 second, yeah, that can't run.
Yeah. No,
don't think for 1 second that 100%.
Like you said, he's 35 in that. So did understand that Modric is coming towards the end of his career. So Pogba coming in makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
100%. So with that, yeah, I honestly, if you're Bruno Fernandes, yeah, I would 100% be on the same vibe, bro. Man's gonna be 27, bro. He ain't won shit in football, and you're gonna let Pogba leave, blood, and leave me with these waste, man. Nah. Get me out of here, bro. You talking about? I didn't come here to struggle, blood. Like, man left the league where we was challenging every season, bruv. And what, a man's going to leave there, bruv? I'd rather struggle in Portugal at home, blood. I'm not coming to England to struggle, blood. Like, this is not what I signed up for.
This is not what you signed up for. So hopefully, only turnaround is if they both stick it on the board and the owners, they do something. Yes, it's me being naive. Maybe it's just me living in hope. Also, I'm biased because I'm a Manchester United fan, but let's hope. I'm trying to see a silver lining here. Is that if this does happen, the board have to do something. Because the team is there. You know what I'm saying? And the team is not, yes, it needs improvements, but it's nowhere near as bad as it's looked. Nowhere near as bad as it's looked at times. But we know there's different reasons for that. We still have Pogba, Bruno, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, Cavani, Shaw, Tellers. We still have players. Yes, it needs improvement, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about United needing a centre-back, a holding midfielder, and a right winger. We're a serious outfit. If you add those three in. There's not many teams in the country that if you add just 3 players to are a serious outfit. If you add a centre-back, say Upamecano's gone, but let's just use him as in it. Upamecano, a Declan Rice, and a Sancho to play on the right wing. You're a serious team. And then the bench becomes stronger because then players who were in the first team drop down to the bench. So we're not that far off in terms of that. But we just need that extra push in it. These men need to focus on footballing, the football on the pitch, the football, and never mind the money. Forget the finance and that. What they don't seem to realize at board level is the more successful you are, the more money you make.
Facts.
Like,
and that's why they wanted the Super League, because then that's not the case.
Yeah, that's not this because it's all money. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And yeah, McFred, we get rid of McFred. McFred dropped to the bench if we go and get a Rice or Ndidi. And now that's a different level. Now we're seeing McTominay and Fred sparingly, which is cool. I have no qualms with them and the squad players in there. And we're forgetting Donny as well. You can throw him in the mix as well. Starting to look like a serious outfit now. I'm forgetting players like that.
Yeah.
But
absolutely, 100%.
It's me living. All we can do is hope in it. So that's all I'm hoping is that Bruno, this is correct what he said, and him and Pogba put the pressure on. Apply the pressure. Apply the pressure. Like it's the European Super League. Like we did as fans, they need to do that to Manchester United as well. Apply the pressure. You see these men fold quick.
Bruv.
Let's hope so.
Bruv, get up, bruv. I beg.
Go on.
Aaron, get up the French starting 11 for me, blood. Like, what's the French starting 11 most recently? They play Pavard right back here.
Let me check right now. Most recent one was Bosnia starting lineup. Pavard right back, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go through the players and go through the clubs they play for, and then Paul Pogba, blood.
Lloris, Tottenham.
Yeah,
Pavard,
that's a joke.
Bayern Munich. Varane, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Kimpembe, PSG.
Yeah.
Hernandez, Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Coleman, Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Pogba, Man United.
Yeah.
Rabiot, Juve.
Yeah.
Thomas Lemar, Atletico.
Yeah.
Griezmann, Barca.
Yeah.
And Mbappe, PSG.
Yeah, there you go. Pogba has to leave Manchester United. do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How are them man all playing for good clubs and he's not? Those are his brethrens, blood.
Yeah, they're his people.
Mm-hmm. And even Kante plays for Chelsea, who are closer to winning something than Man United, bro. When you look at their team and their manager, bro, Pogba has to leave, blood.
Even the bench, nah. To be fair, the bench you got Giroud, Chelsea, Sissoko, Spurs, Mignon, Lille, Mandanda, Marseille, Digne, Everton, Dubois, Lyon, Langley, Barcelona. How the fuck did he get there in the first place? But that's
what I'm saying. Look at where these men are playing, bro.
Mendy,
look
Real
at where
Madrid.
they're playing, bruv. Bare Real Madrid, man. Bare Juve, man. Bare Bayern, man.
Barca.
And then he's at Man United with McFred, bruv. Nah. There's no way. There's no way in hell, yeah, that he's going back here to wherever they are, yeah, and he's chilling with these man, and they're not thinking, bro, what are you doing, bruv? Like, look at the man you're playing with every week. It's some joking.
I'm sure they're telling him, bro. I'm sure. Come on.
Sure, that's what I'm saying, man. It don't even make no sense, bro. Like, legit. Like, you can't stay there, bruv. You can't. It don't make no sense, bro. Literally. Even if you just think objectively, yeah, why the hell would he want to play with McFred every week? When he can play with Modric and Cruz?
Yeah, it's
true. True, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Modric and Cruz or Verratti, Neymar, Mbappe.
Yo, it's a sad reality of it.
Like, come on, bruv. Like honestly, just think about it normal.
Yeah, it's a sad. That's why I said I want to argue you down, but it's the sad reality of it.
Like legit, and that's why I say, like, literally, as much as he might love the club or he was here and all these other things, bruv, legit, yeah, bruv. If man turns down the chance to go somewhere else to stay, I will question his motivation as a footballer, because he's gonna get money anyway. But he's literally France's best player, like, and he's playing for Man United. You know what I'm saying? That man said, how can you be in the Champions League ad and be playing in the Europa League? It's banter.
Yeah,
it's a bit peak still.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The only way I see him staying is if he did sign a contract was to obviously look for reassurances and promises, but some form of minimum fee release clause. That's what I could see him implementing. That would make sense. If he signed a deal and he's like, all right, wild 90 million is my minimum fee release clause. I'm just using that as an example. That would make sense. So you've been reassured, you've had it out, you've been reassured, you've been like, we're going to get this, this, and this. The aim is to get back to the top. But if we don't do certain amount in the next year or two, my minimum fee release clause is 90 million. You know what I mean? In 2 years' time or something like that. 100%. I could see him doing something like that. So at least the club still gets compensated. He gets his move. They can try and reinvest again if they don't make up for their promises. I could see that happening. He seems smart enough to do something like that. And that would be, if he did sign a deal, that would be the sensible thing for him as a footballer to do.
Absolutely. Big up everyone inside. 1.5 in here. Smash the like button before you wrap up. Man are saying Cavani's leaving, or he doesn't want to stay. I say good riddance, mate. How are you, man, feeling about Cavani anyway?
He's one of them.
Said he wants to be closer to his family or something like that.
Yeah, if he wants to go, don't keep him. Simple as that. I'm like that with every footballer at Manchester United. If you don't want to be here, don't keep anybody who doesn't want to be here. Let him go.
Right. At least the number 7 shirt is going to be available for Jaden, in it. So
I love that. Some optimism. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was starting to wonder, like, what's going to happen if he stays in it. So if he wants to leave,
Ultimatum.
I was gassed when he came because I'm a big fan of him. But listen, if you don't want to stay, then by all means, find another club. That's it.
This is it, bro. Bruv, honestly, yeah, I don't think he offers enough for us to give a shit, bruv.
It's one of them. Like I said, because I don't mind him as backup to a number 9. So if it's Martial, Greenwood playing ahead of him, so as a squad player, as backup off the bench, cool. We've seen what he can do. He's come into some good form recently. But if he doesn't want to be here, cool, let him go. If he wants to stay, I'm with it.
Yep.
And you know what's funny? Yeah, it's like, it's just, bruv, I just don't think he's that good, man. Like, honestly, like when I watch him, yeah, cool, he scores headers and that, but bruv, Garlo can score headers, bro. Like,
he's one of them effective off. Yeah, I think you've touched on it before. Off the bench and you're chasing the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when you start Cavani, yeah, it's just like, bro, like he runs a lot, yeah, but his link play is not. It's not good, bro. He's just not good on the ball, bro. It's just like it's all weird, man. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, when I look at it, it's just like for the amount of wages he's on, yeah, and wages too. And do you know what I'm saying? Like the amount of stats that he came with and all that. Man said he's got good movement, yeah, but bruv, the only good movement is when you score goals, bruh. He ain't scored that many goals, bruv. Man said he's got good movement and that. So has Dan James. He's got great movement. He doesn't fucking stop, bruv.
Yeah, again, with the whole Cavani thing as well, if he's in a team that's dominating the ball, and this goes back to style of play and attacking mentality, he's going to look better. Against Spurs, the reason why he looked much better and productive because we got in and around him. And that. The goal that got disallowed when Pogba played it through the legs was a great finish. That's what Cavani can do. But when you just leave him up top, isolated, and his link play is not the best, like I've said it before, any number 9 for our team struggles. And I say that again with the way we play. But if you give him service, he'll score.
Bruv, look, man, saying, bruv, there's a stat. He's had the least amount of touches of all strikers in the Premier.
No surprise, because he gets no service.
But it's not that he gets no service as well, bruv. He got no link play, bruv.
Yeah, his link play, but we're adding on top to his deficiencies as well.
Yeah.
Work with him. We know his link play is not the best. So why are you just lumping it up to him and leaving him by himself to compete with? That's not Cavani's game. Everybody knows that. He's a poacher. Get the ball to him in the box, he'll score goals. Get players in and around him. Your Pogbas, your Brunos, your Greenwoods, Rashford. Get these men in and around him. Even the volley he scored against Granada and that. I've not seen him have that chance too often this season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Get the likes up, man. You look.
That's what I mean. Big up everyone. Smash up the like. Man. You already know what it is. Big show as usual. And obviously for the people saying, oh yeah, Pogba's not France's best player, it's Mbappe. Ask Mbappe who France's best player is, bloody.
I was going to say the same thing.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Here's the thing though. You man are saying that, like, even if Pogba was below Mbappe, it's Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah,
you know
but even he's one of Mbappe ain't on Pogba's level, man. Yeah, you know them ones there. It's just one of them ones where he's not in it.
I'm saying if you are, that's like saying, oh, he's not as defensively great as Floyd Mayweather. What are you talking about? This is Kylian Mbappe. You know what I'm saying in that.
But even Mbappe, he's a good player, man. But bruv, people need to calm down with him, bro. You know the ones there.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on the train, fam.
Mbappe's still got a couple ceilings to go up. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm saying Mbappe is nowhere near the finished article, bro. No. Like, he's nowhere near as good as he's gonna get, bro. He's a good player, but people need to calm down right now, bro. You know what I mean? Because we saw over 2 legs, yeah, in the last game, bro. Trust me, Neymar was the difference, bro, between Bayern Munich and PSG. It wasn't Mbappe, bro.
And the fact that Mbappe is impacting big games and he's still got ceilings to go, his levels and that. That's what I'm saying.
But let's not say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's not say that. If man think Mbappe is France's best player, they obviously don't watch France play. Because France have some very, very good players, bro.
And again, back to the fact that people would use that as that's crazy to use as a crit. Oh, he's not as good. He's not as good as Mbappe.
It's 100% attacking bias. It is 100% attacking bias. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, need to hold fire with that. Big up, everyone. Smash up the like button. You already know what it is. What day is it today? Thursday. Bruv, this week has gone quickly, bruv.
Because this week it's that 38 or whatever, how many hours of the Super League in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's just accelerated in that. The European Super League was out of here quickly in that. You know what I'm saying? How many days was it? 3 days?
Yeah. 48 hours or something, bro. We got
48 hours. Yo, Aaron speaks more languages than that. You know what I'm saying? And the time they got European Super League out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's a madness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Make sure you follow the man. Them hyperlinks in the title. You already know what it is. What you man got coming up anyway?
Mandem United show, because we pushed it back, so 10 p.m. tonight, people. Manchester United show. We'll probably be discussing the whole protest, so we'll be talking about that probably 10 p.m. people. Mandem United on Sarcasm Street.
Little thing, blood. The little stage thing, blood. You get me?
I ain't got nothing going on tonight. I'll probably just make some food, play FIFA, and I'll probably have Mandem United on the side just listening.
Yeah, man. I'll send you a link if you want to jump on, fam. Feel free in that. You know what I'm saying? In that. Feel free. I'm just gonna discussing the whole protest on Saturday, just hyping that up, trying to get as many people there as possible. Obviously, people are doing virtual protests for people that can't make it as well. You know what I'm saying? And we will get videos as well, people. You know what I'm saying? So many people will get videos of it. You know what I'm saying? And if any players are there, people will be recording it also.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. Big up everyone. Smash the like button. Back tomorrow with Ligue. The Rants React. The Rants Reacts from my team's game on Sunday is up now. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. Back with Ligue, and then obviously you get your Rants Reacts this weekend as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Sunday, I don't know, my team might have a game, so touch and go for the watch along. I'm not sure. I'll know probably by tomorrow if I'm doing one on Sunday. Not sure yet. So big up everyone inside. You already know what it is. Smash the like, people. And yep, I'll catch you, man,